Your mind is say asking to join, waiting on the host.
There's a plus sign down here. Nope. There'll be. I'm not canceling you. You should be in there.
Hold on.
Cause I let you in. Man.
Okay.
There we go. It was something you did on your end. You in there now?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
About time. About time. About time. Hey, check this out. I'm gonna lean over to the left. Look, you see G in the background?
Oh yeah, he's cold, boy.
Boy. Yeah, what he didn't send them to me. He posted it on Instagram and he just did another repost. He put it on TikTok. Look at that.
Yeah, he not put on some weight, boy. Yeah, he big.
Yeah. How come I don't hear? Hold on. I don't hear you on my end. Hold on.
You don't hear me?
No, I don't hear you at all.
Hold on. You should, mate.
I got my volume all the way up. Devil messing with us, man. I don't hear you at all.
I know you don't hear me now.
Nope.
Man, what's going on today?
I see your lips moving, but I don't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
No. I hear you through my phone.
Oh, hang up the phone.
Talk.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. We busy running our mouth on the phone. But yeah,
Yeah, he looked good, man.
don't he? He look real good. I was
Yeah.
like, damn. I just
He
saw him last week. He wasn't like that.
the last time I seen him, he wasn't that big.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the I didn't say the pictures to my phone. Yeah, I did. I'm gonna send you the pictures straight to your phone.
All right.
Cause I'll be getting on. I'm gonna say, how you posting and I gotta wait to see him after the fact. I said, send them to me, dude. Send them to me. But yeah, I'll before I tapped in here, um, I was catching up on some YouTube media stuff. Um, as long as just like DeionSanders Jr. Bucky does his media content. Um, the other Sanders, I'm not sure if he's related to him, but his network is called Reach the People Media. And
Okay.
if you just put in Reach the People Media, but I will send you the link. But while I was
Okay.
waiting to kill time before we got on here, and the title of he just launched it about a little bit over an hour ago. And the title of the live airing he just posted is 32 minutes long, and it says Coach Prime changed his team forever.
I
And
seen that, but I didn't click on it. I seen that.
right, so that's the one you need to check out because there was an earlier post that I believe Bucky did earlier today, and then just randomly they had just got to West Virginia and he was calling the players out and then he was calling the coaches out and then like he said, give me a special teams player, give me a linebacker, give me a wide receiver, give me a defensive end guy. And then he
Mhm.
said, tell the group one thing about the other person that we don't know of each other. And even with the coaches, he was calling some people out. He's like, you got that information from their bio. So it proved what um, Ray Lewis, when he talked to the team last week, when he said, you all are a bunch of individuals, you're not joined
Yeah.
together, you're not a team. And you're operating individually, so you can't operate on one unit. And that got exposed today when they got it, they traveled a day early. They was in West Virginia. He had them film it, and everybody got exposed from the players to the coaches because they really couldn't tell each other anything about the other player. Everybody has each you can tell that the team had their own individual cliques. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the wide
Yeah.
receivers group hang with the wide receiver group, special teams with the special team, defense hangs with the defense, offense stays with the defense. That's why Coach Prime purposely switched them up and asked them about each other. And then reach the people, they showed where they had 3x5 cards, and everybody had to write 5 things about themselves. They randomly gave it to the coach. They randomly put them in the stack. The wide receiver coach called a person up. They had to read off the card, and as a group, uh, they had to try to figure out who the other person was. And that's basically, if you're in the corporate world, or even in any type of business, it was a team building uh, session. But you
Yeah.
can see the bond from that. I was like,
And in West Virginia?
yeah, they it's cold. It was kind of cold there. You can see the wind blowing in the video. Um, and he said it was going to be a short session. They probably did it yesterday, not today. They probably just did a walkthrough today because they play tomorrow.
Yeah.
But that they went away from that experience. Everybody knows something about all the teammates. So I just thought
Yeah.
that was really good. I said I would share that with you.
I'm gonna check that out. I seen the thumbnail, but I didn't click on
It's
it.
worth watching, man. It gave me a better appreciation. Even though the Colorado Buffaloes, I know we're supposed to be talking about NFL right now, but even though the Colorado Buffaloes have a awful record this year, um, but Ray Lewis, when he spoke to the group last week, he exposed them individually because he talked to them,
Yeah.
had the group in one-on-one, and he called them out and said, the first problem is that they're operating as a group of individuals and not a team. And then what he also was telling them is that there was only 3 of them when he asked this question. He asked the group, how many of you got a personal connection with God? How many of you read the word?
Yeah.
And only
Yeah.
3 of them raised their hand.
Yeah.
So how are we going to achieve anything in this world without putting him first? We
Yeah.
we, we always say, "Oh, God, God, God," but he ain't the first thought. Before,
Yeah.
not he's not our first thought. Even before our feet hit the ground, we worrying about, I'm gonna be late for work. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Instead of giving praise to the Most High.
Man, that's what before I even get out, that's what I gotta you gotta say thank you, man.
Yeah, because the key is, and this is personally in my life, we're all human, but there was a time where I was so addicted to ESPN that I turned the channel on first and see what's going on ESPN before I even think about giving God the glory and
Yeah.
praise.
Yeah.
It ain't like that
Yeah.
now. Before I close my eyes and before I let my feet hit the ground, I'm
Yeah.
praising him. I'm praising him and thanking him, because no matter what we got going on in our lives, um, no matter how bad we think it is for us or a family member, somebody always got it worse than us. You
Yeah.
know, which is going to lead me into that guy that took his life, that was only 24 years old, for the
Oh
Dallas
yeah, man.
Cowboys,
Yeah.
and that's on Nightcap with Ocho and Shannon
Yeah.
Sharp.
I
I
s-
saw that
Me
today,
too. Yeah, I seen that.
and Shannon Sharp got choked up. Well, he got more than choked up. He broke down in tears. The title led you to believe that he was crying because of the guy
Nah,
killed himself,
it
but he
made
was
him.
but he was crying because it gave him memories about his grandmother and what she was going through. Um, and then that's what he got choked up about. But there was something last year. Matter of fact, this position I got with my company now, I was stressed out about something. We was in a corporate meeting, and I told my GM, I was thinking out something in my head, but it blurted it out.
Uh-huh.
It blurted it out my mouth, and it totally um, embarrassed the general manager because the thoughts I had, I should not have spoken them out loud. And I had a good relationship with the general manager, and I apologized right on the spot. But I said it's always, in high corporate world, it's that taskmaster with they want more, they want more, they want more, but it's never, thank you, I
Yeah.
appreciate you, or
Yeah.
you don't even know what's going on in somebody's life.
Yeah.
And I said that what needs to be addressed before, get to know your team,
Because
because
yeah.
I saw how it was
Yeah.
affecting them, and I just spoke my mind. But at the same time, it put him on the spot, and I had to
Because
sincerely.
he just had scored a touchdown Monday night. He blocked the punt.
Yeah, he blocked the punt. He scored the touchdown. He was only 24 years old.
But
He
you
came to
never
life.
know, man. You never
But
know.
and the thing of it is, they say it was a police chase. I don't take it as any foul play that was going on. Um,
No.
I think because he was young. I don't even want to speak anything negative, but he texted out to his family goodbye. But it makes you believe, okay, if you were speeding or whatever, what made you think you had to take your life?
Yeah.
What was in the vehicle to where you wanted to take your life?
Yeah.
Or what was wrong? Because
Whoa.
the girlfriend, when he sent the text to his family, I forget what the communication was, but she stated that she knew that he would go through with it.
Yeah.
So, we'll never know that side of the story. We
She
won't
said
hear.
she
Go ahead.
said he'll end it. She said he'll end it. Yeah.
Exactly.
She was telling
That's the
he'll end
last
it.
thing he put in that text.
Yeah.
So, I just it's funny how we're going to that. We're coming across the holiday seasons. For any of you that's tapping in, um, the holiday seasons can be one of the most depressing times, and we
Yeah.
never know, our close friends or our family members. Somebody's thinking that, feeling that they can't get through a certain thing. So it's very important to say, whatever differences we may have with family members or loved ones, check on them, see how they're doing. Because a lot of us, I'm human like everybody
Don't
else.
text. Don't
Somebody will
text.
say
Call them.
exactly. We'll say that we're good, but then we're not good.
Yeah.
We'll put on a mask, and next thing you know, we found out that that person ain't there no more. So,
Exactly.
I want to, send prayers out to that guy's, that player's family,
Yes.
because it's coming upon a holiday season, and that mother and that father, they no
Gonna be
longer
without
have
the
and their
sun.
family member, they no longer have their son, and that's going to be a hard time during
And
this
it's
season to
this the
let them
thing
go.
about it, man. It's supposed to be 24 years old, man. That's young, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, that's definitely the thing. So, everybody, whenever you tap in, hey, tell your loved ones you love them. If you haven't talked to them, reach out to them. Sometimes we can pick up when somebody got something going on and they say, "Oh, I'm good," but we can see their body language, and
Exactly. Yeah.
we pick up on something wrong, and then we don't want to regret that we didn't take the time to, you know, just tell them, hey, whatever you got, I'm here to listen, because
Exactly.
sometimes that's all a person needs, to have a
Exactly.
attentive ear to listen, to be able to get through what we're going through, you know, because
Yeah.
we may have tears at night, but the word of God, joy comes in the morning. We just got to press through it. So without any further ado, let's get into this. Let's get into this.
All right.
Uh, it's the week 10 in the NFL.
Hey,
Uh,
one question. One question before we get started. Can you see my background? Is my
it's
background right?
good. You represent it. I see it. I see it. That's the first thing I spotted. That's the first thing I spotted. So in the NFL week team, before we get to the matchups, and we'll talk about each game and what we think about it, is that the teams that had the bye this particular week, we got the Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals are on a bye. The Kansas City Chiefs is on
Kansas
a
City.
bye.
Yeah.
They need to regroup after
Yeah.
losing. The Tennessee Titans, they need to try to bring something together. They're on a bye, and of course the Dallas Cowboys. Even Dak Prescott talked about it.
Yeah.
And then he's saying that he's hoping that the team can regroup and have a better play in the second half of the season. The Cowboys did pick up two players.
Quentin Williams.
Right.
Quentin Williams and Logan Smith, I want to say his name
Yeah,
is.
both on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
So we'll see what the Cowboys can do. All my Cowboys supporters and to Premier Sports Talk, you know, hopefully y'all can do better. Hopefully y'all can do better. But the teams with the bye again, so we don't go looking for them this weekend, is the Cincinnati Bengals, the Kansas City Chiefs, Tennessee Titans, and the Dallas Cowboys. Those are the teams with the bye this week. Last night was Thursday night football. You had to watch it on those who have Prime Video.
Man,
That was a I cut that game off and on. It was hard to watch.
Yeah, it was hard to watch that game.
It was hard to watch. You know, we had the Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders playing the Denver Broncos. I thought it was going to be a lot higher scoring game. It
But
wasn't.
I believe Bo Nix is getting exposed, man. The defense is actually keeping them in and
keeping
winning
them
the
in
game.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
keeping them in the game. You know, if you took the points on that game, you would have won because
you right.
Broncos was favored 8.5 points. So
You
anybody
right.
that took the
right.
Raiders and the points, they would have had a
right.
little bit more ching in their
The
pocket.
Raiders would have actually won if that receiver would have caught that ball. There would have been 14 to, you know what I mean? 14-3, I think it was.
Yeah, exactly. And then we had Geno Smith got hurt in that game.
Yeah.
You know, I think he came back. He
says a contusion, thigh contusion.
Yeah, well, it looked like he got hit in his hip. I really think it's his hip. But it looks like it's time to bring Kenny Pickett in.
Man, I don't know. That's the backup?
He's the backup. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
he started with my Steelers.
Yeah, because
he was
Geno
the
don't
number one draft pick out of the University of Pittsburgh. Didn't work out for him. He rubbed the team the wrong way. The team, you know, I got the inside scoop on that. The team didn't want him there no more, so they traded him off. He went to the Philadelphia Eagles to be the backup to Jalen Hurts, but at least he got a Super Bowl off the deal. And then the Philadelphia Eagles picked him up from gave him to the Browns. And then they brought him to the Browns, Kenny Pickett, to be the first best shot to be the starter. They brought Kenny Pickett in first to be the starter. After they brought Kenny Pickett in, then they went and got Joe Flacco to let them to compete to see who would be the starting quarterback. Kenny Pickett pulled a hamstring because they gave him they gave Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel all the reps. They kept using the excuse and the narrative for Joe Flacco before they shipped him off to Cincinnati Bengals that Joe was an 18-year veteran, NFL MVP and a Super Bowl champion, so he didn't need no reps. Which, if you're going to be a starting quarterback, no matter how good you are, you need the reps. But Kenny hamstring pulled that hamstring. They shipped him off to the Raiders.
So if he wasn't to pull his hamstring, you think he would have been the opening day starter?
Yes, that's everything that's coming out of Cleveland. That they're getting on the Browns management now. You know, even though he had the hamstring pull, why would you, as an organization, ship off your two veterans and only leave two rookies? You know, so that's what they're all. You know, with the poor play of Dylan Gabriel, that's what the radio, ESPN Cleveland, 92.3 The Fan, Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. It was like, you know, their plan was for 24 hours, you know, Kenny Pickett and Joe Flacco. They never intended Dylan Gabriel to come in and be a starter. But I really feel like the general manager was shipped off all the people in front of Shedeur because how Kevin Stefanski prior to yesterday wasn't giving Shedeur first team reps. With the Cleveland Browns, they are not allowed to show any of the clips during practice, but for the first time ever, they showed a very small clip of Shedeur throwing to Njoku, the tight end,
Njoku.
and Quishon Junkins during practice before they started the real practice.
But you know,
he never was able to do that before.
But you know, by the general manager doing what he did, trading Flacco, it made Shedeur the quarterback number 2.
Right,
so Stefanski can't hide him. You can't put Gabriel in there now and put Flacco at 2. So it kind of made it.
That was the plan. That was the plan.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that's what they did.
If Gabriel would have went down, they were gonna go back.
When they shipped off Kenny Pickett and they
Yep.
had to pull Flacco because of the bad play, he's balling out in Cincinnati now. But
It all
because of the receivers that he got, is that they made Flacco number the backup quarterback.
Yeah.
So the general manager said, okay,
nah.
he traded
He
his butt
said
off
we're
in the
gonna
middle of
trade
the
him
night.
off. Now you're gonna have to play him.
Exactly.
But do you think when I first just going, because that's been all on since he got there. Since Shedeur got there, Cleveland been the big hottest news. Do you think he gonna be there next year?
Who?
Shedeur.
Oh yeah.
You think they gonna?
The talk is now. I was telling there's another for anybody listening. He's located out of Cleveland. His name is Will Reese. He got Browns Football Talk. That's one of his stations, and his other station is Going Strong Podcast. I subscribe to both of his channels, and he was laughing at me, but I was telling him the truth. I said, I'm homegrown Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and I know more about the damn Cleveland Browns from following Shedeur. We was laughing about it. I said, because I watch ESPN Cleveland. I listen to 92.3 The Fan. I listen to the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show just to get and watch Shedeur content because I'm a ShedeurSanders supporter. So I was like, it's crazy with that organization, that Bernie Kosar, NFL quarterback legend, they ain't had a solid quarterback since he left. But they did Johnny Manziel bad, but Johnny Manziel had problems.
Yeah.
That's noted. Alcohol, drugs.
But they had Baker Mayfield too.
Baker Mayfield, but they always talk bad about their quarterbacks instead of trying to uplift them and build them up. That's just, they say misery like company, but it's like being in an abusive relationship and you get used to the abuse and you don't feel, it's just crazy.
I thought Stefanski was supposed to be this offensive guru, but every quarterback, look at what happened to Deshaun. He couldn't play. The only person that really did something in that offense was Flacco.
They have not developed no quarterback.
Flacco was the only one that can really do anything in that offense.
But he came back. They brought Flacco off Flacco won the Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens. They got him off the couch. He went on a hot streak in 2022, I think.
And they made it to the playoffs.
And they made it to the playoffs, but they lost that playoff game. But he went on a hot streak.
Yeah.
And that's where they got that song called Flacco Fever, when he balled out there for him. And then they tried to bring him up off the couch again. And it's not going. But then they ended up trading him off. He went to, that last game Flacco played, he threw for over 470 yards.
Man, Flacco can snap.
470 yards.
Look at the receivers he throwing to.
The best in the NFL. Best in the NFL. So, but that like we were saying, that Thursday night game yesterday was.
I think this the last game.
I bits and pieces of it. That was a hard game.
This the last game for Gabriel, man. Shedeur coming in after this.
There's too many games left. They're looking at if Gabriel plays bad, because the Browns are favored by 2.5 points. They are not supposed to lose to the Jets. The Jets just traded off their 2 blessed defensive players for the number 1 draft picks. If the Browns lose that game, boy, oh boy. But they're already saying up in Cleveland on ESPN Cleveland and on the radio stations up there, 92.3 The Fan, Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, they're already saying that even if they lose, Dylan Gabriel's going to get a pass because it's Tommy Rees's first time doing the play calling. So they're going to say, make that an excuse for him, you know. So that's what the talk is up there, up in Ohio. So they're looking at. I know social media and they're fed up with Dylan Gabriel, but they're saying that there's too many games. The excuse they're using it is there too many games left in the season, and if they bring Shedeur in and it don't work out, what they're going to do next? They're going to bring Deshaun Watson back. So
Yeah.
He still has to clear. Um, he still has to get medically cleared. He's going
That's
to
it.
man ain't playing over a year and a half.
He just ain't gonna come in and start playing, man.
No, he's gonna be playing. He's gonna practice with the practice squad at least 3 weeks before
Yeah.
he gets in. But
But I think once Shedeur get in there, it's over.
and that's another thing. It doesn't benefit the Browns to win games
Now,
because the more games they win, the higher that number one draft pick is going to be in the first round. The more games they lose, that's the lower. Right now, they got the 5th and the 18th pick. If the season
yeah.
was the end of the day, that's what they're saying. Is they got the 5th pick and they got the. They're talking about getting that quarterback from Alabama. His name's Salin or something.
Who? Cleveland?
Yeah, and then they're talking about getting an offensive tackle. So they need a damn wide receiver. So them two wide receivers out of Ohio State, but they've been balling out. All right, so let's talk about the early game. I know you're nervous. The early game on Sunday. You got your alarm clock set, or you got to work that morning?
I don't need no long clock. When they come out that tunnel, I'm in here.
You got to work that morning?
Nah, that's Sunday morning.
Okay.
I'm gonna be up.
All right, so everybody, that early morning Sunday game at 9:30 playing over in Germany. We got the Atlanta Falcons
The Atlanta Falcons
going against the Indianapolis Colts. Both teams lost last week. The Colts are favored by 6.5 points.
Yeah.
What you think your team going to do?
I think we're gonna go down there and play good defense. We're gonna take. The thing was that who they lost to? Pittsburgh did last week, but they took Daniel Jones' first read away. They made him look at his second and third read. So therefore, he threw like 2 interceptions last week.
Yeah, but you already missed the prime. I'm gonna tell you why you ain't gonna win. You said take away Daniel Jones' read. Who is the biggest threat on the
No,
Colts team?
the run, the Jonathan
That's right.
Taylor.
That's right. That's the
We
first
gon'
thing y'all
we
got.
gonna
That's how
lock that up. We're gonna lock the run
y'all
up.
got to stop the. Can y'all stop the run?
It's gonna be closer than that 6 point that they give me. I wouldn't take them points. The Falcons gonna come away with a victory. I say something like 17-14, something like that.
Now, I know you a special guest, Shannon, on the channel. I do got some Atlanta Falcons supporters, so I don't want to bash y'all too hard right now. I'm gonna be
Nah,
nice.
you can't.
But what I will say is, you see that logo you got behind you?
Yeah. I got it right here too.
Listen,
Look.
what do I always say about the Falcons? Y'all can't win no away games. So what I will say is, y'all need to change that logo from a falcon to a penguin, because a penguin damn sure enough can't fly.
Hey,
I
you
don't see y'all
laughing
beating the
now?
Colts, man. That's gonna be y'all third loss, right?
Nah.
Or second
No, we
loss?
already lost 3 in a row. We ain't finna lose again. We not
No,
losing
y'all
Sunday.
won the one game. Y'all lost 2 weeks ago, and then y'all lost last week.
We lost to the 49ers, Miami, then last week.
Oh, I just wanted you to repeat that. I knew y'all lost 3 in a row.
I
I
know
just
we
wanted you to
lost.
repeat that. I just baited you. I just put you on the hook. I just baited you. Man.
Hey, it's not over yet, man. It's not over.
What y'all gonna do?
We gonna at least we gotta do it one game at a time. We gotta start Sunday, one game at a time. You can't dwell on the past. You got to look forward.
Y'all aren't going to win enough games the rest of the season to make a wild card.
Y'all said people said we wasn't gonna beat Buffalo. What happened?
Shocked the world.
We beat Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo took y'all lightly.
The Colts gonna take us lightly.
Now here's the team that's winning y'all division in the NFC South.
They got a tough game this week.
Tampa Bay's playing New England Patriots.
They got a tough game this week.
But New England is going down to Tampa. So it's only a 2.5 point. Tampa Bay is only 2.5 point favorites.
But one thing about New England, they're gonna play good defense and they're gonna run the ball.
Hey, do me a favor. Put something in the chat. I want to make sure I got this chat open. Are you able to put something in the chat? I don't want to mess up my settings on. Okay, yeah, you there. All right, so anybody that taps in, the chat's open. Let me know who your NFL team is. Drop your comments. Put any input that you would like to. Whenever you watch the channel, it'll get pushed out to more people in the YouTube algorithm if you hit that like button. So let's get back to it. You got New England or you got Tampa Bay? I think you're going to take New England because you can't root for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I like New England.
Why?
New England got a good team, man. Tampa Bay it's gonna be a good game, but I take New England because for one, at some point, Baker not having Evans and Godwin is gonna catch up to him. I think that other receiver is banged up too, the rookie.
Who got the better defense in your opinion? Who got the better defense? Tampa Bay or the Patriots? You gotta think that hard.
That's by the close. That's pretty close there now.
The only reason why I'm taking Tampa Bay in this one is because they're playing at home. I think that's the difference maker. They're playing at home.
But Weber is a good coach, man. He gonna have the Patriots ready for that.
Oh yeah. You know who Weber started with, right?
Yeah.
Who?
Belichick.
What?
He started with who?
What team did he play with?
Who?
Who did he start? What NFL team?
He started with
Black and yellow, baby.
No, he didn't.
He left Pittsburgh and went to the Patriots.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Vrabel used to get touchdowns from us from Ben Roethlisberger in the end zone.
Oh, okay.
Vrabel played with the Steelers.
We're not talking about the Steelers right now, though. We talking about Sunday morning.
But you brought up Vrabel. His roots is with my Steelers, baby. His roots. All right, the next game, the battle of the bottom of the barrels of their division. We got the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns taking on the New York Jets. They already said, 2 weeks ago they had benched Justin Fields. The owner, I can't think of his name. He came out in public and talked really bad about Justin Fields. Justin Fields, when he got interviewed after the game, where he won, he stated that he got his strength through the hard times he's had in the NFL and all he's been through, is that his focus on his faith and and tuned in and having to strengthen his relationship with God. And he showed his vulnerability and came and told during his interview that he closed himself in the closet and broke down and cried.
Yeah.
So, our words can be venom to people. And that's another thing. We gotta be careful what we say because we never know how it can
the quarterback position itself is a lot of pressure, man. A lot of pressure and stress. And then when you got the owner of the team making comments, man, I mean,
that's bad. So
it's bad.
So there's two reasons, I want the Jets to win. Two. One, because if the Jets lose, that's closer to seeing ShedeurSanders get in. I don't want to see. I never want to see a player get injured. We had some pretty horrific injuries so far this NFL season. You know, we had Tyreek Hill tear up his knee, had to get total reconstruction surgery. He may not ever play football again.
Malik Neighbors.
This was the last year in his contract. Malik Neighbors with the Giants. We just had Jalen Daniels
Yeah,
getting blown out. The coach already came out and said, you know, it was his
he
fault.
should have took him out.
He should have been took him out the game. Uh, Jalen Daniels tried to break his fall. That was it was a horrific injury. If you got the guts to watch it, you know, he snapped his
Yeah,
left elbow,
yeah.
so it came out, you know. So luckily, you know, the only positive thing in that injury was that it was his left elbow, not his throwing arm, because his NFL career, I think, would definitely it would have took him really a long time if it would have been
His
his throwing
throwing
shoulder.
arm.
Yeah,
Well, it was
would have
just
been bad.
it was dislocated. It didn't tear any ligaments, and then so they just pop it back in place.
That's a horrible injury.
He young too, man. He like what, 20, 23,
He
24?
had no business being in that game. He had
No,
no
he
business
didn't.
being in that game.
No,
No,
he didn't.
not with no blowout like that. So, but when we talk, I don't ever want to see a player get injured. So, you know, Dylan's looking like a backup quarterback currently. That don't mean he can be more down the road in a couple years. I don't want to see him get injured because the media in Cleveland, ESPN Cleveland, the radio stations up there that be on YouTube, that be going live stream. Um, they're saying that they wonder if Kevin Stefanski, if Dylan Gabriel throws a lot of interception, if it's a blowout, will they let ShedeurSanders come in? Or if he throws too many interceptions, will they bring him
I,
in the second half?
I
Or
don't think they're
if
gonna
it's a
bring him in.
blowout at the end of the game, will they bring him in?
I don't
I
think
don't think Kevin Stefanski is going to let him come in. Period. Because
not in the
once
middle
he
of a
gets
game. Not in the middle of a game. He gonna let Gabriel ride it out during the game.
He gonna let him sink with the Titanic. You know, I think that's
Yeah,
part of the reason why, you know, even though that's his guy, it's a known
he,
fact. I think he knows that there's nothing else he could do with him, and he's trying to separate himself because this is the second year
he
he gave
said,
up play calling.
yeah,
So that's a lot of big topic too out of Cleveland is that he's supposed to be an offensive guru, and this is the second year he given up play calling. So the Ken Dorsey, who they gave up play calling to last year, ended up getting fired. He's off
that's
to
what
a horrific start.
that's
He
what
could
gonna
try
happen.
to use Tommy Reese as an excuse, but that's wrong. But Tommy Reese had college offers. So if Dylan Gabriel really looks good on with the Jets, it's going to make Stefanski look really good, bad. I just want to see Tommy Reese be successful. Dylan Gabriel can look good. I think he's going to only get 2 more games, and then we'll finally see Shedeur.
You think? You
But I
think?
want Tommy Reese to get a college job and break away from the Browns because
Yeah, yeah. You
you know
think?
what? You know how I think about the Browns, but you know what when I think about the Browns, I think about the Atlanta Falcons. Y'all,
Man, no, you
y'all
don't.
just haven't been as bad as them, but a lot of people don't know this. What did Arthur Blank do down in Atlanta to build that Mercedes-Benz Stadium? What got tore down?
The dome.
What else got tore down?
You talking about
To build that new dome, they tore down a church.
they tore down. Yeah, he paid. Well, he
Sacred,
supposedly had.
sacred ground. That's man, y'all curse.
Yeah, he bought them people out. That church, man. I remember that. Yeah,
They
yeah,
fought that. They fought that hard.
yeah. He tore down that church.
So
You might. Hey, I didn't even think of that, man. I never thought of it like that.
that's like tearing. That's like tearing down. That's like tearing down people's burial plows and then build buildings over top of it. Some things you just don't do.
But he had to have that, and you know what he used it for? Parking.
Parking spaces.
Yeah, parking. Yep.
I know that. I know. All right, let's go on to the next game. I just giving you a little bit. I just digging, giving some people some deep content on how that stadium got built.
Lord, I asked for forgiveness for the Atlanta Falcons.
Hey, I second that emotion. Y'all need to touch that. All my life living here, y'all ain't. The only time I rocked with the Atlanta Falcons, and
Big.
is when y'all lost the NFC Championship against the San Francisco 49ers. That's when Colin
That was
Kaepernick came here and beat y'all.
that was after the Super Bowl year, or that was
Yeah,
before we went to the Super Bowl.
man, that crushed me. That's the one time I rocked with y'all. The one time I rocked
That
with
was
y'all,
Colin
and I
Kaepernick,
never
right?
rooted for y'all since.
That was Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, he came here and beat y'all.
Yeah,
That was the year y'all should have went back to the Super Bowl.
yeah,
That was the
yeah.
year. What was that score though when y'all played New England 28 to what?
I don't even remember,
Y'all
man.
had like a double digit score, and Tom Brady came back and
All I know, we lost
you know
to
what?
Tom
I
Brady.
believe Vegas made the call in, called off the blanket, said we losing money in Vegas.
I don't know who called who, boy, but I know at halftime, I remember like yesterday. At
Boy,
halftime, man, I was talking, boy, all Atlanta Falcon fans. We was up here, man. Then
boy.
after halftime, it got quiet.
That was the biggest bust in NFL history. All y'all had to do was run the ball, kill the time on the clock, let Brady come back like that.
Ever since that game, that's why I
But
say
Brady
ever
was a
since
bad man, period. You got to give credit
ever
where
since
credit's
that
due.
game, you got to play 4 quarters, man. That's why I be hating team get a lead, then they play that sorry defense and let them score, let them go down the field. And I'm like, man, you can't do that. You got to play the same. When you got that lead, keep playing that way. Keep calling plays that way.
Football game is a 60-minute game. You're absolutely
Yeah,
right. We
it
gotta we
is.
gotta have that lead. All right. So they typically they didn't play them tough the last time they played. We got the Buffalo Bills playing the Miami Dolphins. That used to be
Man,
it normally be a pretty but Buffalo's playing Miami in Miami, so
what,
it
what's the
might be a
spread?
decent game. 9.5. It ain't close. 9.5.
Nah,
Buffalo didn't pick up anybody in the NFL deadline. I don't recall
nah,
seeing they didn't get
nah. They
nobody.
didn't pick up nobody. Didn't nobody really do that but Dallas. The big trade was Dallas and
No,
Indiana
that wasn't the
Colts and the
biggest
Jets.
trade. Huh?
The Jets, the
The
sauce,
Eagles, the
sauce.
Eagles, the Eagles,
Oh yeah,
the
they got
Eagles
the
were going to
defensive
give
end.
the Eagles or the Jets. That was the biggest part of the
Yeah,
NFL. You know, um,
well the Jets
because they
won
gave
both
up
of their
Sauce
trades.
Gardner.
The Jets won both of them trades because they got first round picks for both. They
Yeah,
got
so
two from Sauce Gardner, and then they got what, two from Quentin Williams and a player.
so they got two
So
number 1 draft picks in 2026 next year, and then in 2027 they have 3.
come
So
on, man, they won that trade.
and their pick's going to be real low. I don't. What's crazy is it brings us back to the. It brings me back to the.
Yep.
My mind is thinking back to the Browns and Jets game. Neither
Gabriel,
one of them
Gabriel
teams
gonna,
really want to win that game because
I think
that's going
Gabriel
to
gonna
define
do
who's going to
good.
have the lower draft pick.
I think Gabriel gonna do good in that game because the Jets ain't trying to win.
And they ain't letting
They
ShedeurSanders in because they don't want him to win no games for him right now.
they
Both
don't
teams,
want nah.
but they ain't saying they taking, but both teams is really playing not to win.
Yep.
And Stefanski and Andrew Berry, the general manager, and Jimmy Haslam know the longer they keep Shedeur out, the more games they're gonna lose. Because they already said they're guaranteeing Shedeur a minimum 4 games. But that's the last 4 toughest games of the season.
Yeah.
They got to play Pittsburgh,
The
Cincinnati,
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Boy, it's gonna be box office.
I
Tennessee
think
and
they
the
play.
Browns. Cam Ward against ShedeurSanders. Oh my
Yeah.
God! You talking about
Yeah.
sellout? That's a
Yeah.
home game, baby.
Are they
That's
playing Tennessee?
They playing Tennessee. And Tennessee's going to Cleveland. Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
That's when they should start
Shedeur gonna
ShedeurSanders.
be in, and Shedeur gonna win that game because he gonna be like, I should have been number one.
Exactly. Man, it's gonna be
I
sold
should have
out.
been number one.
That's gonna be sold out.
I'm telling you, when he ever get in there, man, because I think Cleveland got some picks too. They just need to build around Shedeur, man.
And that's what the narrative is it was big today because today's Friday. They're changing the narrative around with their guy's name is Zach Jackson. He works for the Athletics. He does scouting and stuff and critiques the Browns and their players. And he said, wait and see. They said that his thinking is that Shedeur, even if they draft a quarterback next year, is that he said, imagine this scenario. ShedeurSanders is the starting quarterback for 2026. And what if they hit on him? Because then they can use their draft picks to get a tackle and a wide receiver because they're hurting at tackle, wide receiver. But they only got 2 offensive linemen coming back next year. Everybody,
That's it.
that's it. But Joe Paterno, he was supposed to retire last year. He came back. He's talking about definitely retiring after this year.
Man,
The other dude they're going to cut because he ain't been able to stay in the game. So, oh, what do you think about the Ravens in Minnesota?
I like the Ravens, man.
The Ravens, the game's in Minnesota now.
I like the Ravens.
The Ravens?
I think they on a mission, man. Lamar he cleaned out the locker room, took all the toys out the locker room, got them and got them back focused.
So why do you think I'm rooting for the Vikings?
Because you don't want Baltimore to get close to Pittsburgh.
That's right.
Because that's the only Baltimore is the only team in that division that's gonna play with y'all, like rival with y'all. Cincinnati done, Cleveland done.
Because you know what? Because Vegas, and it's been going on since Lamar came back. They got the Ravens winning. They got the Ravens winning the division.
Yeah.
We still got to play them head to head.
Exactly.
And that's a black and blue game, baby. Boy,
yeah.
People go to the medical tent in that game.
I got
go to the medical tent.
I got Baltimore this game. I got Baltimore over Minnesota.
I think you got we could have put a whole lot of IPAs on these picks. You're going opposite this week.
You like Minnesota?
I'm picking Minnesota for the upset, buddy.
Man, yeah, you should have waited. I sure put something on that now.
We still got a while. I may text you and put something on it.
You know that black and purple look a little bit better than that black and yellow.
Hey, Sunday, New York Giants against the Chicago Bears. That's going to be interesting. Jackson Dart against Caleb Williams. Point spread is 3.5.
That is going to be 3.5 Chicago?
Yep.
They in Chicago then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who you think?
I got to go with Chicago. Caleb Williams got better weapons. He got better weapons.
Chicago just lost last week.
Yeah. No.
They won that game?
No.
I think going back and forth. I think they came back and won, I think.
Yeah.
I think. All right, so I don't even care about. Well, for any of you New Orleans Saints fans and you Carolina Panther fans, who you got? You don't want either one of them 2 teams to win, but you got to pick somebody. You got the Panthers or you got the Saints?
The Saints.
Panthers are favored by 5.5.
I like the Saints.
Why you got the Saints in that game?
We need the Panthers to lose. We need the Panthers to lose. They ahead of us, man.
Yeah, they favored by 5.5. They favored by 5.5.
But to be honest, the Panthers look good. They look good. Long as they beat
Dallas.
You gotta stop their running back. You got to stop that running back.
Yeah.
You got to stop him.
Now you know why I think this is going to be. I think they just put Kyler Murray on IR.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with Kyler Murray. They just they want
I think they because oh boy, what's his name? Begin with a
Brissett.
B. Yeah,
Brissett.
Brissett balled out.
Yeah,
He
he
looked
been
way
balling.
better than Kyler Murray.
They told Kyler Murray, they say you just worry
You just
about
stay
getting
on the
help.
bench. You
Yeah,
stay
stay
on the
on
bench.
the bench.
They saw how Brissett played last week.
Cause he getting Harrison the ball. He getting Marvin Harrison the ball. Kyler done throwing the ball.
Kyler wasn't even throwing to him.
Nope. Nope.
Not the way he should have been.
Nope.
Not the way he should have been. All right, 6.5-point favors in Seattle though. What do you
Man,
think?
Seattle gonna beat the brakes off the car.
You think so?
Yeah, I like Seattle.
Seattle ain't on. You know what though?
Hey,
Let's give that
look,
quarterback credit.
let's put something on that game. Don't worry about the Georgia game. Put something on that game.
No, I ain't a fool. I ain't a fool. No, I'll do that other game though. I forget the one I said I wanted to do. I got
Minnesota.
the Tampa Bay game.
Oh, Tampa Bay. Talking about this week. Tampa Bay and
I'll go back. Let me go back and look at it real quick. Was
who
it?
Tampa Bay playing?
Oh no, it was the Minnesota Ravens game.
Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah.
That'll make it interesting for me to watch it. You know, my Steelers don't play the Sunday night. I'm always up early. I'm gonna watch y'all get tore up out the box over in Germany.
Steelers should beat they should win this weekend.
Who?
Who the Steelers got? Well, we'll get to that
Well, we'll
game.
get to that. We'll get to that. So you taking the Saints over Carolina?
It
Carolina's
ain't that
Panthers are
I'm
favored
taking.
by 5.5 points.
I don't want to take. I
You
don't
saying
want to. I don't.
you saying that Seattle's gonna beat the brakes off of the Arizona? I don't think so.
I ain't saying beat the Braves, but see, I like Seattle in that game.
Now, another good game is, even though Brock Purdy's out, is the Rams and the 49ers, baby.
Yeah, the 49ers beat the round. No. Yeah, 49ers beat the round earlier this year already.
Yep. They may sweep them because this game's in
Nah,
San Francisco.
they ain't gonna sweep them. The Rams gonna beat them.
It's only 3.5-point favorites.
Yeah, because
The
they at
Rams.
home. You
No, the
get
Rams
three and
are
a half
favored.
points for being at home.
Who you picking that game? The Rams, right?
Yeah, I like the Rams.
All right, we agree on that one. Man, Detroit Lions and the Commanders. We already know about that one.
Jayden ain't playing.
He ain't playing. They weren't gonna beat the Detroit even with
Nah.
they
Some they
the
look.
Commanders they digressed.
That's what I'm about to say. They look totally different than from last year.
Yeah, so because this is
But you know
Jalen.
what it is? They got film on
They
Jayden
got
now.
tape on Jalen Daniels.
They
Exactly.
got tape.
They got tape on. That's 9.5-point favorites. I think they're gonna beat them by a lot more than
Dang.
that.
9.5?
Yeah, they're gonna beat them by a lot more than that.
God.
They're gonna beat them a lot more than
But
that.
Detroit scored 40 points easy. Detroit scored 40 points easy. Cause Washington defense saying they suspect.
Oh, true. I know you're gonna hate just because it's my team. Pittsburgh Steelers against the Los Angeles Chargers. We traveling to beautiful set.
Y'all gotta go to LA?
Yeah, we're going to LA.
Man, I gotta get this ain't because this your team, but I like the Chargers.
Can you even? I don't even know who the Chargers' backup quarterback is.
Trey Lance.
Oh, guess what? Herbert's getting knocked out of that game. Trey Lance is going to have to finish it.
You believe that?
I'm speaking into existence.
Man, yeah, I like it in a close. I say close game.
Bare minimum injury, concussion protocol.
I say close game, 21-17.
That's a good.
Something like that.
Guess what though?
Something like that.
Roger Dodger's gonna come on top of Justin.
Man, you
The
gotta
way
have.
our
You
team
can't.
gets
You
exploited
don't
now.
feel confident.
Now,
You're
do the
not
Chargers got
confident
a good
about
tight
that.
end? Do the Chargers got a
Who?
good tight end?
Yeah, they got his daddy played Gatson, Gatson Jr., Gaddison Jr. His daddy was a wide receiver.
Okay, because
But
that's how
look,
we get that's how we be getting exploited.
you don't feel confident about that when you said you like the Steelers. You didn't say
No, I
that
didn't
with
feel
confidence.
confident. I wasn't confident with the Colts game. I have hope now, more hope than what I had last week. I'm taking
Uh,
my Steelers.
You got more hope against the Chargers than you did against the Colts.
Yeah, because that defense just need to show up like it did.
That's what I'm about. Is it gonna show up in LA?
We travel, baby. We
Okay.
travel. You ought to know that when the Steelers come to Atlanta, it's a home
When
game.
I when
It's a
I get
home
back
game.
on
The stadium's black and yellow. There's only sparkles of red and black anytime
when
Pittsburgh
we
comes
get
to
back
Atlanta.
home on here Wednesday next week, I don't want to hear no sad story. I don't want. I don't
Hey,
want.
hey, I told you to go to the thrift store and get that pillow so you can lay down with your dog. Did you get it after that ass whooping last week? I was trying to be nice to you. Did you cuddle up to the dog last week? Did you cuddle up to the dog?
Oh man,
Why? Why you want to
we
poke a bear, man?
man,
I've been being nice.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the game to start. We can't. We're not losing Sunday, man. We're not losing. I'm
All right.
speaking it to existence. I'm speaking it to existence. We're not losing.
So your team gonna be still wandering in the NFL wilderness. Another loss. Monday Night Football gonna be a good. That's gonna be a good game. Eagles and the Packers. Eagles and the Packers.
That's gonna be a
Who you
good one.
with, baby? Who you with?
I'm going with the Green Bay Packers.
I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Man, you've been different. You've been opposite all night tonight.
Yeah, I tell you what. What's the name of that IPA you was getting me all 2 years ago? What's the name of that IPA you kept having to get
Uh,
me? It's your favorite.
what's the name of it?
You know what it looked like in the store, though, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this game. I got the Eagles. You got the Packers for the IPA.
All right, Monday night.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Okay. So I want to go over the. We're going to wrap. Well, we're going to go over the standings for each division, and you tell me who you think's going to win the division. All
All
right.
right.
Currently, as of this week, we got the AFC East. We got the Patriots leading it off at 7-2. We got the Bills at 6-2. The Dolphins at 2-7, and the Jets at 1-7. Who you got winning that division?
I think the Bills gonna come out on top on that one.
Think they're gonna pull it out?
Yeah, I think Josh Allen gonna come out on top on that one. I mean, you might. It's a possible. Can two teams come out of the same? Like one team?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it goes by the records.
I think both of them are getting playoff, but Buffalo gonna win that division.
Okay, I got the Eagles winning that division. I mean, not the Eagles. I got the Patriots winning that division, and then
You do?
I got the Patriots winning that division, and somebody must be a Patriots fan because I saw a bunch of hearts popping up.
You
Uh,
got the Patriots.
I got
What
the
make you?
Patriots winning that division. You know why? There's a method to my madness.
Why?
I want Josh Allen to have to play in a wild card because that'll make it easier for Aaron Rodgers to go off into the sunset and play in the AFC
Man,
Championship.
you always trying to make it easy for the Steelers. We talking
Hey,
about.
hey,
Come on, man.
it comes with a lot of luck now.
Y'all not getting lucky. Y'all haven't been lucky in 30 years. You're not gonna get lucky in this year.
And we haven't been lucky, and we have 6 Super Bowls. What have y'all been? Trash.
We been to a Super
Why you
Bowl.
always go there?
When the last time y'all been to a Super Bowl? When was that?
When we lost to Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl,
Exactly.
2016 or 17.
Exactly.
I remember. I already told you that story. I remember that very vividly.
So
I
that's
know.
AFC. Yeah. So AFC East. I got Buffalo. You got New England.
I got
Okay.
to do it. All right, in the AFC North, my Pittsburgh Steelers sitting at 5-3. The AFC North is still anybody's
Y'all
game.
gonna win that division.
We got my Pittsburgh Steelers sitting at 5-3. Baltimore Ravens is sitting at 3-5. That's why I want the Vikings to beat the
Oh, they
Ravens.
three. Baltimore 3-5.
Well, that was they're 3-5. They're only 3-5 because Lamar was out all them games. Cincinnati sitting at 3-6, and then Cleveland
Ooh.
sitting at 2-6. So if
Ooh.
the Ravens lose, they're gonna drop down to 3-6.
Yeah.
If Cincinnati wins, Cincinnati's gonna be
The
above
Ravens can't
the
lose.
Ravens.
The Ravens can't lose. The Ravens can't lose another game. They can't lose right now anyway.
So, and then the Bengals tore us up. So we still gotta play them one more time, but we gotta play the Ravens back to back, 2 times. AFC South, we got the
Okay.
Colts sitting at 7-2, Jacksonville Jaguars sitting at 5-3, Houston Texans sitting at 3-5, Tennessee's 1-8. Who you got winning that division? You got
The
the
Colts.
Jaguars or you got the Colts?
The Colts. The Colts already beat the Jaguars too this year.
Yeah, if they can win a couple more games, they can lock up their playoff
They
berth.
can lock it up early.
Exactly. I don't believe in the Broncos. In the AFC West, Denver Broncos sitting at 7-2. Los Angeles Chargers sitting at 6-3. Kansas City Chiefs sitting at 5-4. Raiders sitting at 2-6. Who you got? You
Kansas
got the
City.
Chiefs, the Chargers, or the Broncos?
Kansas City. Don't let that fool you what their record is right now. I got Kansas City.
Only reason why I'm agree with you because my Pittsburgh Steelers is going to beat the Chargers. They're going to be sitting at 6-4. Kansas City always
Hey,
just throwing it out.
I ain't gonna bet against. I ain't betting against my homeboy until he get put out. He got to put him out.
He got put out in the Super Bowl against them Eagles last year.
Yeah, he did.
They
He
got
got
destroyed.
to tell Whoop.
All right, NFC East. NFC East.
Okay.
Philadelphia Eagles sitting at 6-2. Dallas Cowboys, 3-5-1. Sorry about you. Sorry about America's team. Y'all hurt. Y'all in the bye week this week. Eagles 6-2. Cowboys 3-5-1. Commanders sitting at 3-5.
I take the Eagles.
Yeah, I got definitely. And the Giants are sitting at that lowly 2-7. Now, do you think that the Giants coach is going to get let go?
I think Jackson Dart saved him.
You think even with a 2-7 record?
I think Dart.
Say they only win.
But I think Dart saved him, and then you got to realize now, Neighbors is
With
out and
Neighbors being out
Scatterboo is
too.
out.
Scattarboo's out. Neighbors is out.
So they gonna let him run it back.
They're gonna let him
Probably.
ride. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna let him ride. They're gonna let him ride.
Yeah.
They're gonna let him ride. All right. NFC North. Packers sitting at 5-2-1. Detroit
Okay.
Lions sitting at 5-3. Chicago Bears sitting at 5-3. This is a tough division, just like my AFC North. Minnesota Vikings sitting at 4-4. Packers, Lions, Chicago, or Minnesota. Who you got winning that division?
I'm gonna go with the Lions only because they more golf is more experienced than all them the rest of them quarterbacks. Green Bay is too inconsistent. They might play good one game, and the next game you be like, "What are they doing?" I gotta go with Detroit on that one.
Okay. What I will say is, I know who winning this division.
Which one?
Before I even name NFC South, who's winning y'all division? Go ahead and say it. Who winning y'all division?
You say it. You say it. Who winning?
Baker Mayfield, baby. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's the records? What?
All right. Tampa Bay sitting at 6-2. Carolina Panthers sitting at 5-4. Atlanta Falcons sitting at 3-5. Lowly Saints sitting at 1-7. It's gonna be hard for y'all to even make the wild card, man.
Yeah. Well, out of it, ain't but one team coming out of our division. Whoever win the division, ain't gonna be no two team coming out of our division.
Oh no.
The two teams gonna come out of the what's the team you just read? The NFC North.
NFC, yeah.
The two teams gonna come out of that division. Might be Green Bay and Detroit. You remember last year they had three teams. They had Minnesota, Green Bay, and Detroit.
That's true. That's true. That's true. So what's the game we got the IPA on? It's the Philadelphia game, right?
Yeah, you took the Eagles.
I got the Eagles. You got the Packers.
And we still good for next Saturday too, right?
Oh, did you get
Yeah.
the Queen give you a pass?
Yeah.
Boy.
But I ain't gonna come to the early game now. I'm just gonna come to the Georgia Texas game.
Yeah. I'm gonna get there early so I can get us 2 seats.
All right.
So good. You got your hall pass. That's good. So man, I'm gonna be in a good mood, man.
And you're not going to the Cafe Sunday, right?
Nah, I was trying. Matter of fact, I'm subscribed to his channel. The guy named Will Reshaw, he got 2 podcasts: Browns Football Talk and Going Strong. Going Strong podcast. He's from Cleveland, Ohio. We was trying to work out a collab today. He has a wedding to attend, so it's probably not going to happen this weekend. He said he's going to let me know if he's still going to do it. We're going to do a collaboration. He was going to do a watch party for the game.
Okay.
And so we're looking at possibly having to do it next week. So
Okay.
he agreed to do a collab with me. He said he got a nice following. But I'll send you Reach the People
Yeah.
with the Sanders with so you can tap into his page because he got some really good stuff. Last night I woke up in the middle of the night. We hit over 3,000. I think I'm at 3,018.
You are. Yeah.
Yeah. So that God has blessed the channel. Thank each and every one of you that subscribe to Premier Sports Talk. And if you watching for the first time, drop comments, hit that thumbs up. Let's keep us growing. I had no idea that we would be where we are right now. What's crazy is that the people that run YouTube, they say for the content creators, they say it takes a week for them to update the data on the channel to verify it. I got over 4.5 million views, and for mine to get completely monetized, I had to be over. For one part of the monetization, I had to be over 3 million views. And then to get fully monetized, I had to get over 4 million views. I'm at 4.5 million. It's on my analytics page. I emailed them, they ain't even emailed me back yet. So I'm just waiting for them to verify all the content.
Cause you doing like your live hours, you doing more live now, right?
Yeah, I'm doing more live now.
Yeah.
Because I'm still posting the shorts because that helps draw the viewers and stuff. But I've been doing I've been doing press conferences live, whether it be the Steelers, the Browns, anything Shedeur say, Miles Garrett, instead of me posting them on short feeds, I've been posting short lives. I'm starting a series called the Shedeur Chronicles until it gets him up to starting. Totally different than how I've been coming on here. With me tapping into the Browns media up there with ESPN, Cleveland, and the radio stations, getting all that content. I'm gonna be able to hear exactly what they're saying and what this young man's going through up there. I mean, he's in his prayer closet for what he's going through.
Yeah,
Hey, guess who dropped in? Guess who dropped in? Baltimore Ravens Nation. What's up, Ravens Nation? What's up? I got the Vikings beating the Ravens, Baltimore. What do you think about that?
I picked Baltimore, man. I don't know what he talking about.
JJ McCaffrey gonna shock the Baltimore Ravens.
You don't believe that. You don't believe that when you said that.
Hey, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Why he said stop it. Why would I pick the Ravens? We gotta we
Hey,
gotta we got we gotta there has to be a further
hey,
game.
I understand. I understand you as a Steeler fan, you scared of them Ravens. You don't you don't want them to get too close. You know what I mean? I understand. I get it. I
See,
get it.
there has to be a gap, okay? You know why
I
there has
get
to
it.
be a gap? Because we still gotta play each other head to head.
You see what he said?
He said
I
we
agree
back
with him.
for he said we back 410. What that mean? 410.
I
Area
agree with
code?
him.
I think that's the area code.
Yeah, I agree with him.
Nah, we need to have that gap. We need to hit that gap. Because the worst case scenario, we're gonna split with the what's up, Travis? What up, Travis?
Nah.
hey, hey, that is your diehard Atlanta Falcons fan right there.
Well, Travis,
Bro Travis.
what's up, bro, Travis?
Hey,
What's up?
all the
ATL,
years I've
baby.
known him, he a diehard Falcons fan. But there's one thing I gotta let out the
You
bag. Shannon,
what?
hey Travis, I'm gonna let your secret out.
What?
On the outside, he'll rock the Falcons gear. Underneath his
Huh?
clothes, you know how they got them granimals for kids, whatever them draws are called. He wearing another team underoos. He won't tell me who his alternate team is.
Man,
Baltimore,
where he
y'all don't
from?
run the North until you knock who's on top off of the top. You ain't running nothing at the present
They
moment,
been
son.
running the North the last 3-4 years, man.
They ain't running it this year.
Y'all not going nowhere.
Aaron Rodgers going off into the sunset. He's at least going to make the AFC Championship.
What sunset? What sunset he going off into?
We're gonna play in the AFC North Championship at least.
Put something on it.
I know what.
Oh, you said the AFC what?
The championship, AFC
Man,
North
no.
Championship, one
No.
game before the Super Bowl.
Nah, y'all not gonna make it.
Hey
You
Travis,
know,
if you still there, drop a comment in there.
hey, you know if you make it to the AFC Championship, that's not the Super Bowl, right?
I know,
Oh,
but
okay.
that would still be a good run for him to get there.
Oh.
See, I love when y'all comment. It's so much more. Yeah, I love when y'all drop comments in there. Hey, and Wade Raven, hey, I respect the Ravens. I respect the Ravens. I ain't got nothing bad to say about the Imanu. They're gonna come out of there black and blue in that game. We still gotta play the Ravens twice.
Y'all got basically almost the same team except for who y'all got? DK and Rogers. Y'all
We got all
picking.
them defensive players, man.
Man, y'all had one good game last Sunday. Them defensive players ain't do what Chase did to him. What he did to him when y'all played the Bengals.
Tore our gluteus maximus up. They the best two. The Bengals got the best two wide receivers in the NFL.
I agree.
The best.
I agree with that. They just don't
Now,
have a
now, now,
defense.
now, now, the Ravens. You know, they got Weston from Colorado running the special teams. He be balling out a little bit.
The Ravens got Michael Jordan. That's all you need to know. The Ravens got Michael Jordan. Y'all don't got Michael Jordan. Y'all got John Stockton.
Y'all gonna come
Hey, it's
back.
another. that ain't the same guy that was in here last week with us with the Baltimore fan,
Yeah,
is it?
I think that's him, man.
Oh, okay. I don't remember his name being Baltimore. I don't remember his name being Baltimore.
Whoever, because I remember he told us he was a Raven fan.
Yeah.
Hey, but I like this guy. He barking a lot in the chat. He barking.
Yeah, he is.
I appreciate that. I like that. I like that bark. You know what they say about some dogs, though? Some dogs got a bark and no damn bite.
He said, "Follow me."
All right, we will. I'm gonna tap into you.
Yeah, Baltimore Raven 410.
I'm gonna subscribe to you. Ravens Nation. Ravens Nation, show up next. Show up next. Uh, NFL content is on Mondays and Fridays, around 7 p.m., 7:30.
You do
NFL
you do
content.
Monday? You do Monday before the Monday Night Football, or you do it?
I do it before
Yeah,
Monday Night Football. I always do
yeah.
it Monday. I do that before. I'll be wanting to watch the game. I'll be wanting to watch the game. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. We've been running our mouths for a little while. Hey, thank you all for supporting Premier Sports Talk. We're over 3,000
Hit the
subscribers. We thank
thumbs
you for
up.
blessing the channel. Hit that thumbs up. Drop your comments whenever you may watch it. I come on live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays and Fridays is NFL content. Uh, Wednesdays is college football top 25 rankings with their upcoming matchups and point spreads. I typically do live game NFL reactions on Sunday at 1 p.m. with the Falcons playing the game Sunday at 9:30 and the Steelers playing Sunday night. The place where I do live game reactions won't have a good crowd in there, so I won't be there this Sunday. So I'll be back there next week. Uh, the following week, I'll be doing college football live game reactions for the Alabama game. We'll be in there then, and then depending
And the
on
Georgia game, or you ain't
and the
gonna do
Georgia.
live Georgia.
Well, that's what I meant. The Georgia game, because I'm picking Georgia to lose that game. You heard what I said,
Hater.
Shannon, right?
He's a hater. How you live in Atlanta and don't like nothing in Atlanta? You don't like no team in Atlanta.
I like the Braves. Yup, but the Braves they done had their
The
glory
Braves
days.
is like Dallas. This America's team, the Braves.
Well, they rebuilt now. They had their glory years. Hey,
They not rebuilding.
hey, Freddie Freeman's a bad man.
Yeah. I
He
hate
went
it.
to
I hate we didn't keep him, man.
yeah. Of course, I was rooting for them Dodgers. That was a really good World Series. I thought they was gonna lose it.
Man, I never seen that last game. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I never seen nothing like that.
That to me that was one of the best World Series.
Man, that was the best World Series I ever seen. They went blow for blow.
Look, hey, Baltimore Ravens, are you a Cleveland Guardians fan? What's does Ohio got more than one baseball team? I think they only got the Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cleveland
Baltimore
Guardians.
Orioles. My
Oh yeah,
apologies.
Baltimore. Yeah.
Baltimore, they ain't did nothing in a minute. They ain't did nothing in a minute. Hey, who's your NBA team?
Who,
Sam?
me?
Yeah, I know you ain't claiming Atlanta. Hawks. Ain't no way.
Nah, man. I've been a long time Laker fan for years. I'm a hometown team. I
That
like the
you
Hawks.
know what? I'm a Wemby fan, and I just saw today that score was 118, 116, and the Lakers won yesterday.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
I like the Hawks too, though, but I've been a Laker fan for all my life.
So I'm see Pittsburgh never had a NBA team. The closest was Philly. Philly ain't doing nothing. So
How close is
I like Wemby, so I think I'm gonna rock with the Spurs.
how close is
I'm not gonna
Philly?
jump on the Cleveland Cavaliers bandwagon. I won't do that.
Is Philly like a train ride from Pittsburgh? Like if you wanted to go watch the 76ers play?
That's 4.5 hours. It's a 4 hour drive, man.
Boy,
That's a drive. All right,
he
well,
like KD.
KD with Houston Rockets now.
Yeah, he with Houston.
I like Wemby. That if he can stay healthy and he put some weight on, I think he's going to be one of the greatest
Man,
NBA
I don't even
players
know
ever.
if they I don't know if they want to put the weight on him because the way he playing now, man, he unstoppable.
What he not? He turned 19 this year, don't he? He can't.
19 or 20. 19 or 20. One
Hey,
of
hey,
Nah, I think
you better give Wemby respect, man. He said
nah, I
Pittsburgh
think
sucks.
he might be 21. It might be either 20 or 21. Cause I think he was 19 when he came in. I think he about to be 20 or 21, one of them.
We'll see. So I mean, the Spurs has a whole. Um, hey, you see what Bro Travis is saying?
Yeah, he like KD too.
You know what? At least he's picking somebody that's good.
You can't go wrong with KD, man. You
You
can't
think?
go wrong
Hey,
with
hey,
KD.
what do y'all think Houston's going to do? You know what I got to do? Now the NBA season's here, because I was just telling Will Reese with Going Strong podcast and the Brown Sports Talk. I told him is I got to start tapping into the NBA and bring
Yeah,
NBA
that's
content. So
remember I asked
I got to do NBA content.
remember I asked you about it. Yeah, we could do NBA.
What's a good day for you? You know I got all this time on my hands.
You pick a day and I'll let you know if it worked for me. You let me know. Cause you already do Monday.
I do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So it would
Yeah.
have to be a Tuesday or Thursday.
Uh Cause I come on what, Wednesdays?
Wednesdays. I don't do college content not unless Colorado's playing. And then next Saturday I'll be with you at Sports Cafe.
Well, when college be over when in January?
College?
Yeah.
Or you talking about NBA or NFL?
College will be over the
College
last
just
December.
started. College basketball just started.
No, oh, you talking about doing college basketball and NBA.
I was just talking about doing NBA. Because
Oh,
truth
okay.
be told, I like college basketball. I like the women's games be more interesting to me.
Yeah,
The
they play they
UConns, the South Carolinas. You know,
yeah.
I'm a Staley.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
I just got to decide what team. I think I'm gonna just stick with the Spurs because I like Wemby.
We'll figure it out.
That's right. That's right, Travis. He gonna be the truth.
Yeah, he's just young right now.
Hey,
That's all.
Did Ravens say who his NBA team was?
He like KD, so I'm guessing it's Houston.
Ah, we definitely gonna be popping on March Madness. That's gonna be hot. That's gonna be hot there. I'm definitely for college basketball. I'll be doing a March Madness section
Yeah.
segments. That's for real. He still ain't tell us who his team is.
I'm
You know
thinking it's
what?
Houston.
I think it's the Washington Wizards. The sorry team.
Man, he in Baltimore. It ain't no Washington. It might be. It might be.
Who your
I
team,
doubt it's the
Baltimore
Washington.
Ravens? Who your college team?
I, he
He
said
laughing out loud.
KD.
He won't tell us who his college team is. It got it. I mean, his NBA team. It got to be the Washington Wizards.
Nah, it's Houston. He
He
followed
told,
KD. See, I told you he followed KD. Just like you. You're a Spurs fan because of Wemby. You ain't no Spurs fan. You're a Wemby fan.
Hey, Travis, who you rocking with? Man, you was not no damn KD fan last year, Travis. I think it was a New York Knicks.
They like you though. You ain't a Spurs fan. You a Wemby fan.
Well, I was a LeBron's fan, but he's going off into the sunset.
I'm not a LeBron on my team, but I ain't never been a LeBron fan.
Maryland Terps.
Maryland. I
That's a
understand Ravens, but I don't know Maryland. You shouldn't have never
he's
told us that.
loyal. You can't hate on him for being loyal.
You should have just kept saying KD.
He loyal. He loyal.
Yeah, he loyal.
You know what I can do? I can do one of my NFL segments, one of them, probably Monday, record it early, and then I could do the NBA live.
Well, that's Monday Night Football though.
No, I can't do that. So let me know if Tuesday or Thursday, whatever will work. It gotta be
I'll
one
let
of
you
those
know.
days.
I'll let you know.
Hey y'all, but thanks for rocking with me. We long over. I don't even know if there's any good NBA games on tonight.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is, but I ain't tapped into the NBA right now.
Okay. Hey, thanks for supporting the channel. Whenever you watch this, hit that thumbs up, drop comments in. Let me know what city you in. Let me know who your favorite NFL team is. And y'all have a blessed evening. See you when I see you.
See ya.
Black and yellow, baby.